In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Link My Books with Xero. So if you're wondering if Link My Books is right for your business, then stay tuned and let's get you confident and excited about using it. Hello there, Daniel Little here, and in today's exciting episode, I'm going to be taking you under the hood of a pretty amazing piece of software which can drastically reduce the amount of time you spend on your e-commerce bookkeeping and potentially stop you from overpaying VAT or tax on your sales revenues too. Now I'm guessing that you're already using Xero and you're probably selling on Amazon or eBay or maybe even Shopify or Etsy, and you're probably also struggling to accurately account for your sales, fees and VAT or taxes because of how complicated the reports are from these marketplaces. And even if you are managing to decipher them, this is a time-consuming process and you're probably not 100% confident that you're getting it right. Is that right? Well, let's fix that. So what is Link My Books? Well, essentially, Link My Books is a web-based application that hooks up to your sales channels and accounting platform, helping you to fully automate your e-commerce bookkeeping. Once connected to your sales channels, each time you receive a payout from the likes of Amazon, eBay, Shopify, or Etsy, Link My Books will automatically pull all the data needed to accurately account for your sales, refunds, fees, and VAT or taxes. All sounds good, eh? So why is using something like Link My Books essential as an e-commerce business? Well, let's have a look at some examples here. So if you think about a traditional business with a physical store on a high street, it sells to customers over the counter and therefore all of its customers are from that area, one country. So in terms of VAT or tax, it's relatively straightforward. Now compare that to an e-commerce business, and it's a very different picture. Businesses selling on Amazon, for example, can be fulfilling goods from multiple fulfillment centers in multiple countries, and their goods can be being shipped to customers all over the world. eBay is similar in that they also have a global shipping program, allowing sellers to ship goods to companies like Pitney Bowes, who then forward these goods onto customers in other countries. It's therefore vitally important to correctly group your sales by destination country, and in the case of Amazon, by departure country as well. And this is because different tax rules apply based on these aspects. Furthermore, for sellers making sales to the UK or the EU, new rules were implemented in 2021 around marketplace VAT collection. Now this adds yet more complexity, as now businesses need to separate out sales where the marketplace themselves will collect and remit the VAT, so that they as the seller don't also account for VAT on these sales too. So now we know why we need it, but how does Link My Books actually work? Well, each time you receive a payout from a sales channel, Link My Books will fetch automatically the reports from that marketplace which detail all of the transactions that made up that payout. Link My Books then cross-checks each and every order and refund to make sure they're correct for VAT and tax. So earlier when we're talking about sales needing to be split by country and if the marketplace or the seller was responsible for VAT, Link My Books handles all of this automatically. Link My Books creates a summary invoice detailing the full breakdown of sales, refunds, fees, and accurately assigns tax rates too. What you end up with is an invoice in Xero that matches exactly the amount you received into your bank from the sales channel, meaning reconciling your bank statement now takes just a few seconds. And in terms of the data inside of Xero, you'll be able to see all your sales, refunds, and fees broken down nicely in your profit and loss reports. So not only will your accountants be happy come the end of the year, you'll also be able to get accurate insights into your business's profitability too. For UK businesses, Link My Books also accurately assigns tax rates to all the different sales groups, meaning your VAT return in Xero is spot on every time too, and you'll never overpay VAT on sales. Link My Books is used by thousands of e-commerce businesses and accountants worldwide to ensure that bookkeeping is not only accurate but efficient too. Now before we jump into a demonstration, just for those of you out there who are thinking, wow, this sounds great, but how much does it cost? Well, Link My Books pricing starts at just £11 a month or $14 if you're outside the UK. But to be honest, most businesses who use Link My Books quite often find they end up saving way more than that in terms of time and reduction in overpaid VAT or taxes. They've also got a free 14-day trial, so you can take it for a spin and nothing is posted to Xero until you give it the go ahead inside the app. So even if you've been accounting for your sales already inside of Xero, there's no risk of you duplicating any data there either. And that brings me nicely on to the setup demo. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look from the very beginning, creating an account with Link My Books. So the first thing I do is head over to linkmybooks.com. From there, I click try for free. Then I can sign in with Xero, Google, or Intuit, and I'm going to use Xero. Okay, so now we're in. No usernames or passwords to remember. I can always log back into this with my Xero account. Next, I'm going to choose my first sales channel to connect. I'm going to take Amazon Europe, since in this example, my business sells in the UK and some of the European marketplaces too. So I'll give my account a name. I'm going to call mine Amazon Europe. Then I'll select Europe from the drop down here and click connect to Amazon. Now I approve the Amazon connection, and there you go, it's now connected. Next is my Xero account. As you can see, they also support QuickBooks, but I'm using Xero, so I'm going to click the Xero button. Now I'll approve the Xero connection, and there you go, that's Xero connected too. So far so good. Next, I need to tell Link My Books what accounts and tax rates I want to use, and to do that, they've got a pretty awesome little setup wizard which guides me through it all. So on this first page, I need to select which accounts in Xero I want the different types of transactions to go into. I have the option here of accepting their default accounts or choosing my own. But since this is a new account in Xero and I've not got any specific chart of accounts set up, I'm just going to accept the Link My Books defaults. In doing this, this will add them into my Xero chart of accounts, so I don't need to do anything manually. Next, I need to select that my business is VAT registered, as I'm in the UK and my business is VAT registered. If your business is established outside the UK and you don't sell on Amazon Europe, then you won't see this page. Next, I need to select that I don't sell any Xero rated or reduced rated goods. If I did, then I would select that here, and Link My Books would automatically separate those out too. Lastly, my favorite part, setting my tax rates. And I say setting my tax rates, what I really mean is confirming them, since Link My Books have suggested some default tax rates based on my answers so far and the type of sales channel that I'm connecting. Now obviously it's still my responsibility to ensure that they're correct, but having screenshot this page and checked with my accountant, I'm happy to accept them and complete the setup. And just before we do, I will say that this tax wizard is the best I've ever seen on a wide range of software options out there. They really do make it easy for you to get this right, where others do quite the opposite, making it easy for you to mess up. And that's it. I've now connected my sales channel, my bookkeeping account, and completed the setup wizard. Now Link My Books will start importing all my data from my chosen sales channel, in my case, Amazon UK and Europe. Once that is done, we can dive back in and have a look at posting some stuff over to Xero and reconciling the bank statement too.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now the data has been imported, I'm going to send a few invoices over to Xero here.
12 seconds later.
Now inside Xero, I can see those invoices here. Then on my bank reconciliation page, I can simply click this green button and reconcile off all of these transactions. So now if I take a look at my P&L inside Xero, I can see a full breakdown of all my Amazon sales, refunds, fees, etc. all nicely displayed so I can see the true profitability of my business. I can also see this broken down by marketplace too, since I turned on the tracking code feature inside of Link My Books. This is a really nice feature as it allows me to see my profit per marketplace, which is really handy. Now, since I'm a UK business, I can also check my VAT return here and see that all my VAT has been nicely categorized and I'm only paying VAT on the sales that I should be instead of all my sales. And that's the real takeaway message here. Not only is Link My Books saving me a whole bunch of time, it stops me from overpaying VAT since I only ever pay VAT on the sales where I should have in the first place. So I hope this has been helpful and proven to you that Link My Books is 100% worth giving a go. Use the links in the description box below for Link My Books and for Xero just in case you don't already have it. And until next time, keep crushing it.